Good morning and welcome to SAC Enrollment Live. It's been a few weeks, but we're back ready to get those registration enrollment questions answered for each of you. Happy New Year to all of you. Hope you had a fantastic holiday break. I know I did. But now that that's behind us, let's get back into it. So first thing we're going to go over today is a few updates regarding COVID. So let's go ahead and push this down, close this out, and pull up my next slide here. COVID updates. So due to the rising numbers in the San Antonio area, there will be no one on the San Antonio College campus until February 15th. Again, there will be no one on the San Antonio College campus until February 15th. So if you're trying to, just come in and see if you could talk to somebody, you're out of luck because there will not be anyone there. That doesn't mean you can't reach anyone. Obviously, we still have the virtual welcome center open. We still have, a variety of ways to get into touch with us. And we're going to go over some of those ways to get into contact with us in just a few moments. But again, just wanted to reiterate that the campus will be closed until February 15th. So moving on, let's go ahead and remove this. Let's see what we have next on the list. Start 2, Flex 2. So let's go ahead and pull up that screen. Here we go. So Start 2, Flex 2. For those of y'all who don't know what Start 2 or Flex 2 is, I thought I'd go over it really quickly for all of y'all. So Start 2 is a 14-week semester. Standard spring semester is 16 weeks. That's 16 weeks here at San Antonio College. It's 16 weeks at any other university. It is your standard college semester. For those of you all running a little bit late, or maybe thought you had something in but didn't, or you weren't sure and you're kind of went on break, came back, realized you wanted to go to college, we do have a 14-week semester. 14-week semester ends at the same time as the 16-week semester. So it's just 2 weeks shorter. You're going to get the same amount of credit for each of the classes. You're going to get the same amount of knowledge. Again, it's just 2 weeks shorter, giving you a little more time to apply, get rid of those holds, and pick your classes. So that's Start 2. Flex 2 is a little bit different. So Flex 2 is an 8-week semester. Flex 2, you start even later than the Start 2. So, you still end at the same time. You still get the same credit you would. But I will caution those of you who have never taken a college course before, these courses are intense because everything is crammed into a quick 8 weeks. So that means if you're taking an English course or something like that, you will probably have papers due every day. You will be very, very involved in the class. So if you're new to college, usually these courses are a little bit intense. So I caution you on taking them unless you know that you're ready for something of this caliber. Or if you are a seasoned student, you've taken courses before, you can handle it. These courses are available for you. Like I said, they do end at the same time. So taking flex courses doesn't make you graduate any faster. If you wanted to do that, you would just need to take more courses or summer courses. But it does mean that you would spend less time in the classroom. So that is Start 2 and Flex 2. So let's go ahead and pull up our next slide. Let's see what we're going for. So Canvas will be the next thing that we're going over. For those of y'all who don't know what Canvas is, it's semi like Blackboard, Google Classroom, those types of systems where it has a lot of information about your classes, and usually the Zoom link if you're taking that kind of course, or if you're taking an online course like I'm teaching this semester, then it's basically the entire course. So what I thought we could do is I want to go through Canvas a little bit, give you a little tour of it so you can see what it looks like, and kind of give some explanations. So let me go ahead and share my screen so that way we can see here. So I'm going to make myself small so we can see this. Here we go. So Canvas. Let's take a look at this. So to get to Canvas, first thing you're going to do, just like pretty much everything, is log into your ACES account. So here we go. I'm logged in. Canvas is right here, right on the front page. You can probably also find it under Student tab. I don't have a Student tab because I'm faculty and staff, but you're just going to click Canvas. And here we see all of the courses. Now I have a ton of these, obviously, because I teach and work here, but you will only have the ones that are actually your courses. Now, and this is a question that I get all the time. What if you get on here and you don't see your courses? This is all blank. Well, that's nothing to worry about yet, because you see right here, it says published courses. This means that the instructor has gone in and actually published the course. If you're taking courses next semester, the courses probably aren't published yet because your professor is probably still working out some of the kinks on it. I know I am. So if you're taking one of my English courses next semester and you come on a dashboard, these courses won't be published yet because I'm still kind of working on them a little bit. I mean, most of them are done. I'm on top of things, so don't worry about that if you're in my class. But if you want to make sure that you are in the course, something you can do is see here on the left, it says courses. And it says published courses, but you can go down and you see unpublished courses. But if you want to see everything, you can go to all courses, scroll down, you have your past enrollment, so these are the courses that you've taken before, and then you have future enrollment. So here you can see that I have these two courses ready, and you'll see right here, published, no. Now, one thing to remember is only the professor can publish the course. So if the course isn't published yet, there is literally nothing you can do other than emailing the professor and asking him to publish the course to get this course published. He has 100% control over it, so he will publish it when he is ready to. Now, usually these courses will be published maybe the weekend before classes start, almost certainly the day before classes start, but absolutely the day of classes. So if you have an 8 a.m. class on that Tuesday, the 19th, when classes start, I would go ahead and check Sunday or Monday to see if the class is up. So that way you can get the Zoom link to go in for class. Or if you want to, it'll definitely be up by Monday, so you could probably log in at 7:30 into the Canvas, see the classes there, and the Zoom links will be listed under here. So for example, we can look at my course from last semester. Here you go, and you can see the very first thing I have and the very first thing any of the professors have will be the Zoom link where you can log into the class. Again, if it's a fully online course, you won't have a Zoom link like this. You will probably just have a link to the modules. So that's that. If you have any questions about Canvas, best thing to do would be to reach out to your professor. You can come into the Virtual Welcome Center, and if I'm there, I'd be happy to answer the questions about it. But just so you know, really quickly, once again, if you don't see the courses on here, these are only published courses. Go down and check unpublished courses. And if you don't see anything, then again, you can come down to here, courses, all courses at the very bottom, and see future enrollments, and you'll see that you're in these two classes, but they're not published. So that's a little quick introduction to Canvas. Like I said, most of your materials are going to be published on here in all of your courses, so keep an eye out for that. Now, let's see what we have next up. Stop sharing this. And just give me one moment. Oh, so we do have some news concerning the virtual welcome center. So here we go. Earlier, I said that there are going to be changes to the virtual welcome center. These are positive changes for all of you, especially since the campus is closed until February. So starting this week, we will have a limited number of advisors and residency specialists available on the virtual welcome center. So on the same link that we always use, which I'm going to give you here in just a bit, you will have access to advisors and residency specialists in limited numbers. That just doesn't mean the entire advising team is available through this. We usually have maybe 1 to 2 advisors and 1 to 2 residency specialists who will be available to take care of residency holds, take care of advising holds, and actually place you in courses. So if you want to speak to an advisor, this is another route you can take, or you need to speak to residency, obviously. This is another route you can take. We're kind of trying to sell it as a one-stop shop, so you can come in, get your enrollment done, and then we can pass you to an advisor right there. Like I said, though, these are in limited numbers, so there may be a wait because it has been very busy since we've come back, and we expect it to remain very busy throughout the enrollment period. But once again, if you do need some advising, if you do need some residency help, we do have advisors and residency in the Virtual Welcome Center, which will be opened again from 10 to 3 most days, possibly 10 to 7 on others. If you have questions about that, you can shoot us an email, or you can just give it a shot and see, if we're opened. But we will be open several days from 10 to 6 p.m. So the last thing that we always go through is the dates for the upcoming semester, dates and deadlines. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Dates and deadlines. So admission. Applications for spring 16-week and Flex 1 courses are closed. So if you didn't get that taken care of before the break or right as soon as we got back, the application process is closed. That does not mean that you can't take courses this semester. As I said earlier, we do have Flex 2 and Start 2 courses. So applications for Start 2, which is, again, the 14-week semester, is still opened and will close January 19th. So that's the next available semester option for you. Start 2 14-week courses, and those will be open. Those are open now and will close January 19th. After Start 2, we have Flex 2, which again is the 8-week intensive courses. Applications for Flex 2 are still open and will remain opened until March 1st. Again, Flex 2 courses, application for Flex 2 courses are open, but those applications will close March 1st. So you do have a good bit of time before Flex 2 to get everything in, and you still do have a decent amount of time for the Start 2 courses. But applications for 16-week and Flex 1 are closed. Class registration, if you're registering for courses. So if you've already been admitted for the 16-week and Flex 1, you can still get courses. Class registration ends for 16-week and Flex 1 January 12th. So if you've already been admitted to San Antonio College and you need to get classes, you have until January 12th to get those classes set and ready. For Start 2, class registration ends January 26th. So you have until the 19th for Start 2 to get your application in, and you have until January 26th to get your classes all picked out and settled. For Flex 2, again, you need to apply by March 1st, and you can have until March 16th to get those classes picked. So for Flex 2, that again is applications are due March 1st, and you need to get all your holds taken care of and be put in classes by March 16th. Classes begin for Fall 16-week in Flex 1, January 19th, so we're just a few weeks away. Again, that's January 19th for the beginning of the spring 16-week and Flex 1 semesters. For Start 2, classes begin February 1st. So again, February 1st is Start 2. And then Flex 2 courses will begin March 22nd. And Flex 2 is the last available semester last available semester option if you want to take courses this spring. So that about wraps it up for us here at SAC Enrollment Live. Thank you so much for sticking with us, for tuning in. Hopefully you got some good info out of this. Again, we are planning on doing these streams every Wednesday at 9:30. The reason why is the Virtual Welcome Center opens at 10 o'clock a.m. So let me get you that Virtual Welcome Center link really quickly. But as I do this, again, I just wanted to restate how grateful we are to all of you for listening in to our streams, for being part of the San Antonio College community. We hope you had a fantastic break. I know 2020 was a difficult year for all of us. A lot of us had, a lot of illness, a lot of, issues with job security, things like that. But here's to hoping that next semester is a bright one. Let's start off on the right track. And again, let me get this link for you really quickly. We kind of moved some things around. Here we go. So actually, instead of just giving you the link, what I'm actually going to do is give you the link to our new enrollment page. I'd like you to take a look at that. We just got it revamped. It's looking very nice. So going to put the link in here for everyone. The link to the Virtual Welcome Center is on that page. If you just scroll down, you can take a look at it, but it also has a lot of great information and looks gorgeous. So here is the link incoming. And that wraps it up for us today. Have a wonderful week, have a wonderful day, and we hope to see you in the Virtual Welcome Center soon. My name is David Hale, signing off.